Mic lock button is on. Double tap to.
Hello, folks. I thought that I would do another update for the channel. Now, if you didn't see, you got two vlogs this week. You got a vlog where I was giving you some news and stuff. And you also got a weekly vlog, which is very, you're very spoilt for choice. Tomorrow I'm working on, well, actually tonight, when I record this, or after I record this, I'm working on tomorrow's video for Wednesday, which is the lockdown part 1. Which you can see. Unfortunately, there isn't going to be a lockdown part 2 video because nobody is traveling anywhere. And it's kind of no different really to lockdown part 1. So, which started on the 25th of May and so on. So, a few things actually before I start. A couple of announcements. There's a few rules that I want to set for this channel, which I must admit that I am a rule breaker. But rule number 1, this is a random channel and is going to stay a random channel. The pretend radio station stuff you will see on Thursday. You will see them. I've still got to do pretend breakfast show stuff for a couple of weeks here because I forgot my pretend contract doesn't end. So you'll still see that and all that kind of really, really good stuff. There is actually another Temper Radio roundup of things and all that really, really good stuff. So rule number 1 is to not change the channel at all. It's staying Mind Mob for a reason that I kind of want to talk about in another video. So yeah, I don't want to change channel. I have 2 more channels that I'm doing other bits that are kind of for people that keep moaning because this channel's so random and less random channels. One is the Ball and McInhill Productions channel. There isn't a lot of content on there at the moment. There's about 1 or 2 videos on there. But anyway, there is 2 brand new series coming to this channel. There's the Underground series, which we've already got 4 episodes for already. Whoop, whoop. But you also get to see behind the scenes videos too, research and otherwise. Rule number 2, right? You do not get any cheesy poo videos on this channel, right? I don't do them. I don't, you will, at the end of this week, I'm doing a creative thoughts video where I talk about analytics and stuff like that, which bores me to death, right? The business side of YouTube, which I don't really care about. For 2 reasons that I'll disclose here now, and I'll say this again towards the end of the week. Reason number 1, right? Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it, right? And this whole thing called the algorithm is, in my view, non-existent because it cuts your creative flow. If you're thinking about the algorithm too much, it's like the person breathing down your neck, standing over you, making sure, why isn't the YouTube video going out? Why isn't there I understand if you've got an audience subscribed to your channel, they're going to watch your content. But if you're a vlogger, it's going to be very difficult. And yes, if you're a vlogger, you have to catch up with the content. Now, there is some vloggy things which I have done over the past few months. It's up the views some bit, but I didn't do that for the views. You got to understand, I didn't do that for the views. This video I'm not doing for the views either. I'm doing my YouTube channel as a, kind of a getting out because there's no groups and stuff. And but of course the content is slowing. Another rule number 3. Don't just put a video out for the sake of putting a video out. Don't just do a vlog for the sake of doing a vlog. Next Tuesday, for example, will be another vlog, but it won't be a weekly vlog. It'll be me sitting down like we're doing here and giving you just kind of what's going on. In fact, I've actually got videos that need uploading, so the weekly vlog will probably, the vlog will be probably a night before the videos are going out. Now, there's another rule I want to set for my channel, is I'm not going to worry about consistency. YouTube is something that I love. It's not something that, I'm not going in the office and sitting at a desk. I'm doing it as and when. The videos that I do, I actually care about doing. And that's why there are no other rules. I know I moan on about the comment section a lot, but in actual fact, I police the comments pretty well. If it's somebody sending links, meaningless links, and I'm putting this in the description too. If you send meaningless links, your comment will get deleted. And it's because, right, it's just, why? Seriously, why? And also, just put a nice comment in. There's been a few people that did it in the last few videos. Put a nice comment in and I'll reply back or whatever, or I'll just like the comment. But really, again, I've stopped caring for comment sections on the videos. The comment section's there, but you will be, if it's a meaningless link to your Instagram, I will not be checking you out. Just be aware. Unless you're somebody from another YouTube channel that you think I need to check for some reason. If I go to your channel and there's zilch videos at all, then I'm sorry. But if you are a YouTuber and you're coming over to me and you want to be a part of the community, then welcome aboard. So that is the kind of a rule that I think, and also it's a YouTube rule. It's the rule of YouTube anyway. I think we should all be policing our comments, because then the big people come in and they take over your channel then, and it becomes like, it's like the parents crashing into your room when you're listening to your music too loud, or doing something inappropriate. It's that kind of thing. And with YouTube, it's the same applies. My YouTube videos, even my pretend and play ones, I've got a few videos where I stuck the made for kids thing, but as soon as you do that, it assumes that everything you do is made for kids. So I've stopped that. I should, like I said, I'm not doing this to chase the algorithm. Obviously, if I did do something that was overly rated, then I would put an age rating on it. Just because obviously it's got a few F-bombs in, so you obviously don't want kids to be clicking on that sort of thing. It's more sort of common sense. So I've discussed about rules. Oh man, I sound like a parent. Oh dear, that's really bad of me. You being a rebellious parent. Yeah. Well, I think, really, I don't really care about rules so much. I think, is the mic on?
Mic trigger. Mic lock button is on.
Oh, right.
Lock mic off.
I thought I'd have had to do all of that again. I'd have had to sound like a parent again. But to be honest, as Andy said, I am quite a rebellious person, and I don't really believe in rules. It's it's like, I don't know. Rules are there to make a certain moral code, if you will. But I don't know. If I was a parent, I'd be more relaxed with my kids, unless they were self-harming or unless they were self-harming or doing something like that, or taking drugs. I just think that, obviously when you've got young kids, there are more rules that you have to have, like don't put your finger in the socket, that type of thing. But there was a video I watched. There was a video I watched. This is just a little bit vloggy for a second. There was a video I watched where they had this school, and the headmaster at playtime was letting these kids go wild, and the kids are actually more relaxed. And it was a study shown that the more, like, there was one kid, he hurt himself on his scooter, and he actually, what was the lesson that he learned? To be more careful on his scooter. I think that's how you learn. You learn from, those little things that you make. Well, I hope you do. It's like there are certain rules that, are in place for certain things, like, once the kid reaches 18, that's it. You don't rein them in at all. You let them watch whatever movies they want, or even if they're a vulnerable adult, I think there's certain things you've got to make sure that they don't do. But other things, if they've got capacity to drink and all the rest of it, when they get to 18, they can sort of, as long as they're in a loving and caring environment, everything else should be fine, as long as you know what they're getting up to. I think I'll do another video on that, because I've just... but yes, about one of the things I mentioned is not being as consistent. YouTube is a thing I love. It's not a job. It's a thing. It's become a thing. When I started YouTube, it was to put the videos completely random. Was to be something completely random, like TikTok is. The only thing, though, with YouTube is people, like with TikTok, the amount of reactions people get out of TikTok, which is strange. I put a video on TikTok, and the views just ranked in moments, because it was TikTok. And I think people saw 2 seconds of that video, and it got about 500 likes or something. I don't know. Everything I've done for TikTok's been, and I'm not a big TikToker. I put the stuff out on TikTok TikTok's like the stuff I believe in and want to get out there. It's not like Facebook or Insta. The Instagram is more kind of the promotional thing. Well, TikTok's great for promotion. I know a lot of people use it for. There is a lot of garbage on there, but I found a lot of new music through TikTok. You won't believe the amount of new music that I've found through TikTok. It's just ridiculously believable. So when I started on YouTube, it would be random. Music videos, a few pretend documentaries here and there and stuff like that. And now YouTube's done sort of how I want to do it, The weekly vlogs started out, I'll show people like a weekly diary type thing, in fact, I was against the vlogs. The first time I did the vlogs was I wanted to do an audio type of blog thing, but in a video way. There was audio boo, but it wasn't great. It's not like Anchor now. So when I did my vlogs, I was experimenting at the time. I'd watched these CarCast videos and thought, hey, I can talk about my pretend business and talk about what I'm doing and stuff. And I put those out every single week. But then I thought, how am I going to switch things up a bit? I watched Casey Neistat. I kind of liked his work. But then I stumbled up on a guy called Kevin Chapman, which I'll talk about in another video, why I think his videos still great now. It's very difficult as a vlogger. Like I say, we're advertising for a couple in our pretend business now because they've asked us to, and it's really hard to do the content. You've got every YouTuber now is doing what they should have done a good few years ago. They put adverts in the middle of their videos, which is slightly annoying, but it works better than, like, for example, if your video is going to get demonetized, at least if you've got an advert in there, then nobody's going to skip that. We can still fast forward them at the moment, which is great, but YouTube will probably put a stop to that at some point. It's hard to skip an ad now on YouTube. But anyways, so back to the whole vlogging thing, and I thought, no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch up the vlogs. I'm gonna play around with Movie Maker and so on. And I thought, oh no, it's a bit too much. I'm going to go back to what I'm used to. So I stopped using Movie Maker. And then Movie Maker I thought, no, I'll go back to using Movie Maker. And I realized that if I put the videos I needed in an album and then put them all together at the end, that was going to be great. And so the last few weekly vlogs, and then I thought, I'm going to play around with time-lapse videos, and I'm going to play around with intros and outros, and it seemed to work. And now when I watch those vlogs back, I think, oh my gosh, I accidentally made cheesy vlogs, the things I did not want to do. I made a holiday vlog. The reason I made a holiday vlog, right, was not to show off us as a family going on holiday. It wasn't me to show me having a great bit of family time. It wasn't to show all that. The reason I did it, the main reason I did the Going to Centre Parks vlog was we were just easing out of lockdown. And it's probably something that will never get done again. So I thought it would be more important to document it, because a lot of people weren't doing Centre Parks coming out of lockdown videos. There wasn't a lot of those stuff on YouTube. Guess what, guys? It ranked in the views. And I thought, you know what? It's going to be the one thing I do, and never again am I doing another holiday vlog, because they're so cheesy. It's like, wow, look at the road trip, woo! You know, and you see that, and then I think my cousin Emily, who donated the VTech camera, which I'll do a story time video for next week. So you get that next week. She was having a birthday at the time, so we were there for her birthday, and then we went swimming. Why did I take the phone with me? I can't remember. Oh yeah, we were swimming, and then we were going bowling. But I wanted to show me and Mummy wearing the masks, and Mummy was like, "Oh, Stephen, you have to do this now." But it was all that, and then we had our meals in the restaurant, and that all got really cheesy. I mean, Rachel and Anne, one of them, I can't remember which one now, but one of them was showing off their nails. It was Rachel. She just had her nails done, and I thought that was really nice. It was just a few minutes into the intro, and it was really good, because we just left the service. We were just getting at the service station, and it was really good, because I documented the journey. I documented where we were. I documented us going around with masks. I documented how difficult it was through COVID. There were things that I didn't document which don't need to be documented, but all in all, I felt that was more important. Again, it's like I wouldn't do that again. And there's a few other vlogs I did that were very cheesy. There's one vlog you did where you're like, "Oh, I'm fine, Yeah, there was one vlog I did where, because there was a couple of members of my family who had COVID, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to say, this is what I'm like today. This is how I'm feeling." And it really got to the point where I was doing it every day. The vlogs, though, I mean, another thing as well was they got harder to do, to get the content and put in. And I mean, when I started doing the weekly vlogs properly, I've done more weekly vlogs this year than I have done any other year. Because like I say, it's it was like, I'm just using Movie Maker, and then, I did some really good vlogs before and after summer, but it's one of those things. It's like everybody grumbles when I'm putting a vlog together. It's like one of those things. It's like, oh no, he's doing YouTube, But I don't know. There's a few things that I think people can go back and watch. I like the one where you went and we were going to the Sunbeam, and yeah. But yeah. But I think the thing is as well, when you do a weekly vlog, when you do, you put those things out, they take forever and a day to put all the videos together into one, and I did feel a bit pressured to do them. But my mother doesn't watch them, which is a great thing. I don't think my mother's seen any of my YouTube content. But as well, there is some things I'm doing on YouTube, which is a music video, a documentary. So if I do vlogs in the future, it'll be behind the scenes content. But I mean, like, I don't know what people want and what people don't want. I mean, do your sisters know that you do YouTube? Yes, Anne does. Anne's seen my YouTube videos. And knows that I do them. But there's not many. I mean, Daniel Blackham knows I do them. Big shout to you, bro. I mean, there's people know I do the videos, but everybody else, it's either friends or other really small YouTubers that know that I do a YouTube channel. And I guess I've taken YouTube seriously from lockdown because I've not been going anywhere really. And so YouTube has been very important for me to do. It's been, documenting my mental health, documenting, there's even been Anne's horse in a few of the vlogs. Yeah, there has. Yeah, Rio. Yeah, and she's part of the new logo. That's where we got the horse head idea.
YouTube, 2 minutes ago. Coronation Street. Jim McDonald visits Liz's doctor. 9:43.
But yeah, I mean, I don't really do videos about YouTube. But I thought there has to be an update to this channel. One that, we're doing Magic Silver Room on a Friday. We're doing it on a Friday, so it'll go out on a Saturday. And it's a big, long podcast, this one. It is. We don't have any guests, unfortunately, because we can't have any guests. But we do have some stories. Yeah. A few true and a few we've made up ourselves. But I'm sure people will enjoy the podcast more or less. And yeah. Oh yeah, and the audio blog content. I've decided to do that on the Sunday. Unfortunately, there won't be any virtual walks, but I'll try and do one when I can. You are exercising really hard, aren't you? Yeah, I only went for 7 minutes. I couldn't go for the full 8 or 10 minutes on the treadmill today because my legs hurt. They hurt. I ached because I've not, when I work hard, I do work hard, and it just really takes it out of me, and I'm just like, oh no, I've got to, today just chill that out for a little bit. But tomorrow I'll be back to doing what I did yesterday. So, I don't think we have anything else we want to talk about on the channel, on this update now. Except for all of that. I mean, like, this video is going out on Thursday now. I'm putting the midweek video together, so you'll have that the midweek. This video, as I'm doing it, it's a Tuesday night. It's now about 10 or 11 o'clock. If I put the video out now, no one's going to watch it at this time of night when it goes out. I'd rather my videos go out in the daytime, then people are going to watch them. And that's when you get more views, I think, when you put stuff out in the daytime. Whereas if I was to put it out now, I wouldn't get very many views. My weekly vlog that I just put out, which is 11 minutes ago this morning. Sorry, this morning. My vlog, is 11 minutes. Sorry, just under 10 minutes. Which, it's just kind of weird for me. I think because, this just goes to show how much content I actually had. I didn't have that much content. I have had vlogs which are an hour long. The longer vlogs are usually the best because the more content, the more people can watch, the more people can enjoy. Anyway, that's it. I've got nothing else to say. Oh yeah, subscribe to my channel and check out all the other content on there. I've got a couple of playlists. If you just want the Tampa Radio stuff, there's the Breakfast Show playlist and there is the Thursday Night Divider playlist. Okay guys, keep it real and keep it locked.
Free notification. Mic trigger. Mic lock. Finish recording. Button.